just unheard of to me. But this week is going to be the defensive side of things. Who can limit the most amount of explosives from the other team in this week's game? That's who's going to win. So that'll do it for this week's edition of the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas High School Game Day show. But we invite you to come back tonight from 10 o'clock to midnight as Rex Nelson and Richard Atkinson bring you the Simmons Bank Scoreboard show. Enjoy your night of football, and we'll talk to you again next week.
You're listening to Jonesboro High School football on KNEA, K237FI 95.3 and K245CW 96.9 Jonesboro and KBRI Clarendon, the Ticket Radio Network.
The following is a special sports presentation from the EA Sports Network.
It's time for Jonesboro High School football on the Ticket Radio Network.
Let's go! Let's go!
Presented by NEA Baptist, the United States Navy, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Kavanaugh Auto Group, and First National Bank. Now let's go to the NEA Baptist broadcast booth and join Bud Schropel for the First National Bank pregame show.
A pleasant Friday evening to everyone from Cooksey Johns Field and Centennial Bank Stadium on the campus of the academies of Jonesboro High School. Golden Hurricane football is on the air. Tonight, we start the downside of the 2025 football schedule. The Hurricane taking on the Catholic Rockets from Little Rock in homecoming 2025. Hello again, everyone. I'm Bud Schropel. Our producer, engineer tonight back in the studios of the EAB Sports Network is Mr. Tristan Thompson, and we both welcome you to our pregame coverage brought to you by First National Bank, where they put you first always. We are in our NEA Baptist broadcast position, bottom floor of the two-tier press box here at Cooksey Johns. NEA Baptist, healthcare for the next century. Well, the Hurricane are feeling pretty high this week after a 48-42 victory, at Sheridan last Friday night, a back-and-forth game where the Hurricane went up double digits 3 times, saw all those leads evaporate and get into a deficit, came back in those, finally overtook Sheridan for the final time with about 2 minutes to go, and maybe the longest 7 seconds in the history of the world occurred at the end of the game, and Jonesboro beat everybody, and they got out of there with the victory to go 1-1 in conference play. They are They are 2-3 overall. Here's the teams tonight and the coaches. Little Rock Catholic, 1-1 on the year, 2-3 overall. Richard Cochran in his first season after a 2024 record of 9-2, 6-1 in conference. They lost in the first round at home to Mountain Home 42-14. Mountain Home had an unbelievable season and surprised everyone last year. State championships in 85, 84, 71, and 65. Conference championships, 12 of them. The last outright was in 2022. Jonesboro lost to Catholic last year at War Memorial Stadium, 26-21. The Hurricane come in with a 2-3 record, 1-1 in conference play. Tyler George in his third season, 10-17 overall, 2024 record, 3-8, 3-4 in conference. Lost in the first round of the playoffs at Lake Hamilton, 20.
And Hannah Johns. Our king for the Jonesboro Pre-K Center North Campus is Phoenix Bamber. Phoenix is the son of Kyaisha Lawrence and Jonathan Bamber. Let's give a big round of applause for our kings and queens. We would also like to give a special thank you to Pagan's Jewelry for providing the crowns for our queens and Super Tents for printing our homecoming parade banners. We would like to thank each of you for supporting the Jonesboro Pre-K program. We are excited to continue this tradition next year.
Dinner for the whole gang. The Mix and Match Special with any two for only $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
At Glen Sain, we've spent over 70 years trying to do things the right way, with honesty, heart, and hometown pride. With 4 locations across every customer like one of our own, because after 70 years, that's what matters most.
Welcome back to the First National Bank pregame show. We're joined by head coach Tyler George in the coaches segment. And Coach, you haven't quite gotten rid of that smile yet from that wild finish last week.
Yeah, I think after the game it was more relief than anything. Man, it was a barn burner. Came down to the final seconds, of the game. So I was really proud of our kids to fight throughout the whole game, overcoming adversity and being able to get the win.
The resiliency that they showed, being up by 14, going down 4, being up by 10, going down 3, being up by 11, going down 1, but still showing the signs of a good championship team coming back from all that adversity.
Yeah. I thought, once Cam went down in the first half, we had him 14-0, and I thought we were about to blow the doors off of it early, and all the energy kind of left, which he's a special kid, very special kid for us. So you get that. I thought we were able to regroup at halftime and come out with another fire to start the second half, and then battling everything we had to battle throughout that game. I was extremely proud of our kids.
I know you were extremely proud on his sub. Mr. Hurd.
Yeah.
What a game. He looks like Jonathan Adams out there.
He can play, and he's good. He's gonna be a really good one for us, before it's all said and done. Long, lengthy, great kid, great attitude, can jump, and he has really good hands as well. So we're just speeding up his process, to be able to do some good things for us out there on Fridays.
What a great night to come up with your first 2 catches of the year.
Yeah, and they were huge. Both he had 2 catches for 91 yards, and I told him, I was messing with him, I said, man, score the ball. It's like, you're right there, score the ball. Use what God gave you, get him off of you and go score it. Just challenging him to be great, But he came up big for us Friday night.
I think of the Caban Pointers. I think of the Washingtons of the past. All had breakthrough games to get their career kind of jump-started here at Jonesboro. I think young Mr. Hurd had the same thing happen to him last week.
Yeah, and that
realizing he could catch the ball and play it.
Right, yeah. And we knew it was just getting him caught up, and just telling him, be patient, your time's coming. So kudos to him. When his number was called, he was ready and he went out and performed.
Great performance by T.J. Brown. I mean, he was everywhere.
Yeah. 4 total touchdowns, 3 on the ground for 100+. And then he had the big 4th and 5, 20-yard touchdown reception for us to go up, take the lead 48-42. Those are things that he does, And I'm proud of him. He's been really unselfish as well. That's hard to do when you're a 2-time All-State kid. You rush for 1,000 yards every year, and all that. He could easily say, hey, it's my show. And he ain't like that at all. Great kid. Mom does a phenomenal job raising him. I'm super proud of him and just praying for that he stays healthy throughout the rest of the way so he can finish off the year how he started.
And his character is one of the reasons that Army wants him.
Yeah, he's phenomenal.
They don't go after just anybody.
Right, yeah, he's phenomenal in the building. He's phenomenal in the community. He's phenomenal down here with us. So he's just a really great kid.
Asa Myers continues to play very, very well.
Yeah, he threw for 200 again, and hey, and I'll be honest with you, we're dropping too many balls. We had 8 drops last Friday. He's thrown for 1,000 plus already, halfway through the year, and would be even more if we just focus and execute the catch. So he's off to a great start as well. Dealing with what he's dealing with. I told him earlier, and I was like, man, you probably could have rushed for 500 by now as well on top of it, So, but really proud of his leadership and the way he's performing.
Through 3 quarters Friday night, Zay Stevens showed why he is such a phenomenal running back. But in the fourth quarter, your defense showed how they can adapt to those great players.
Yeah. And the whole, the keys to success was stop him, make somebody else beat you. I thought we did a decent job of limiting him. He's going to get his no matter what. Which he did, but I thought we did a good job of limiting him at times, taking him away where they had to try and beat us with somebody else.
How much of Catholic are we going to see from Sheridan last week?
Hopefully we can come out, start the game fast. We want to win every single quarter. That's kind of how we prepare throughout the week. I thought our defense played a lot harder, and tackled better. Still not great, but better. So we got to continue to improve that tonight. And then on offense, we got to run the ball, and we got to keep the chains moving and score points. So I think right now, the way the week's going, I think there'll be a big carryover, with our kids being confident and knowing that they can score points and we can stop people.
A lot of concerns this week on whether or not Cam Davis is going to be able to play or not. He left the game right after that touchdown. As you mentioned, he kind of took the air out of the team for a little bit. Is he going to be available this week?
We'll see. It's game time decision. It's just going to depend on how he's feeling and all that, and it probably not, but it'll depend.
Ensign Jemison Tate and Ensign Mackenzie Burns. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now for a moment of silence. Thank you. Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. please remain standing for the Jonesboro High School alma mater.
Is the best time to replace. With approved financing, you can get 18 months with no payments and no interest. Call 870-238-3372 and ask about financing or visit us at moreac.com.
You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
See Placid Tire Service for the right tire at the right price right now. Placid Tire Service is the area's biggest selection of in-stock tires at the lowest price. While others are searching for tires to order, we'll get you fixed up with a great set of tires and back on the road in no time with our 4 tires, 1 hour guarantee. Plus, we make the purchase easy on your budget with our Placid Tire Service card or no credit needed financing options. For the right tire at the right price right now, the choice is easy. That's Placid Tire Service.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
We welcome you back to our pregame coverage brought to you by First National Bank from Centennial Bank Stadium and Cooksey Johns Field on the campus, the academies of Jonesboro High School. Here's the starters for tonight's game. First for the Rockets of Catholic. At center is Trey Cochran. Left guard Hudson Havens and Philippe Eckhart is the left tackle. The right guard is Cameron Swift. The right tackle is Jet Walters. The wide receivers are Guy Webb, Ben Gassaway, Hayden Rofe, and Hunter Markham. Luke Burdine is the fullback, Stratton Robinson the running back, and Phillips Blair is the quarterback. Defensively for the Rockets, they play a 4-2-5-4-4-3 defense. Clay Counts, Burdine, Luke Burdine, two-way players, Sam Boozer and Sawyer Bagby up front for the Rockets. The linebackers, Will is Wynn, Steve Vader, Brock Hatchett is the Mike linebacker. Outside linebackers are Walt Menifee and Evan Scott. The free safety is Pearson Snyder. The cornerback is another two-way player, Hayden Rofe and Patton Hamilton. For the Hurricane tonight, they'll a little bit different lineup, but more close to what we've seen all season long. The center is Stephon Blankenship. Jalen Walker and Andrew Embry going out to the left. Going out to the right is Knox Henfling getting the start for Ivory tonight, who is out for the season. Jeffrey Davis will start out at right tackle. The tight end is O.J. Cullens, Jamarius Jackson, Luke Drum getting a start tonight, the sophomore. That Drum name pretty popular at Jonesboro, and Jalen Hurd are the three wide receivers. Jalen Hurd, big night last week, his first 2 catches of the year for 91 yards, 2 huge catches in the ballgame. T.J. Brown just under 100 yards a game at 489 on the season is the running back, and Asa Myers the quarterback. He is a little over 50%, but he has a large number of drops on the year. I'm almost hesitant to tell you the number of drops because it almost will make you sick. But if those receivers can clean that up, 35 drops on the year, 35 drops on the year for the Hurricane receiving corps. Those are very catchable balls. Those aren't ones that hit your hand but really out of the pocket. These are guys that passes that are dropped that very easily could be caught. If they can clean up half of those, this team will be a whole lot better offensively. Defensively for the Hurricane, it's going to be Eric Blocker, Will Marlin starting in the middle, Kylan Dixon. Will Marlin's played a little bit of everything. I think running back and quarterback may be all that he hasn't done this year. Q Hollis also on the line. Jaden Perry and Noah Wendell are the two linebackers. Jaquez Jordan, Clarence Murchison, Javian Alexander, Randy Eusebio, and Jalen Alexander, who leads the team in interceptions with 4, are the corners and safeties for Jonesboro. Some of those players will even move up and play some linebacker tonight. Kenneth Douglas is in uniform, will be playing. He's just sitting out the first series in this game due to missing a meeting earlier in the week. So there's your lineups for both Jonesboro and Catholic. We'll break away for 3 minutes. When we come back, we'll get ready for the kick and homecoming 2025 here at Cooksey Johns Field and Centennial Bank Stadium on the EAB Sports Network.
Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter, and I want to let you know about my friends at Cleanway Restoration and Construction. You see, disasters don't happen when it's convenient, whether it's a fire, a flood, or a tornado. When it damages your home, it upsets everything about your life. Cleanway comes in and does the cleanup, and they can lay your floors, replace your cabinets, and fix or replace walls. So remember, when an inconvenient disaster comes your way, think Cleanway Restoration and Construction. Let Cleanway restore your home and restore your life. Find out more at cleanwayrestoration.com.
Hello, I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
Pac-Mail Supercenter is your Yes We Do That store. Pac-Mail Tip, what's that all about?
Pac-Mail can scan that, copy that, shred that, return that, design that, cut that, print that, pack that, ship that, crate that, freight that, notarize that. At Pac-Mail, we can do all that and more.
Pac-Mail Supercenter, the Yes We Do That store. 361 Southwest Drive at Jonesboro. Don't trust just anybody to do all that. Trust Pac-Mail.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue is still winning awards and still going strong. Over 20 years of local ownership. The reason? Their process for producing the best barbecue in the area, cooked low and slow. The same process is ensured it's done right and still making my mouth water. Take-home packs, sandwiches, ribs, desserts, beans. Oh, beans! And the big chops on the weekend. Everything cooked to perfection, even the desserts. Demo's Barbecue, across from Jonesboro High, smoking it right for over 20 years.
It's time to save hundreds at Tucker's Appliance in Jonesboro.
Wendy, what are you doing with our sales tags?
Mark, I'm just letting everyone know the best deals are at Tucker's, like laundry sets with a $150 Tucker rebate.
We also have laundry sets with $300 Tucker rebate.
Well, how about refrigerators with $400 Tucker rebates?
Whoa, you're putting tags on everything.
That's because everything's on sale at Tucker's.
Give me those tags.
Hey, I was just getting started. Shop Tucker's Appliance today.
And save.
Tucker's Appliance. Looking for a checking account with no hassles and no hidden fees? First Community Bank has you covered with our free checking account. Open yours today with just $50 and enjoy no monthly service charge, no minimum balance requirement, and access to free bill pay and First Link internet banking. Plus, get a free ATM card and a MasterCard debit card, subject to approval. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
We welcome you back to our First National Bank pregame show, where the captains for tonight's game for Jonesboro, it's Noah Wendell, Asa Myers, T.J. Brown, and Jaquez Jordan. Jaquez Jordan has been a phenom on the defensive side of the ball, playing some defensive end, playing some linebacker, playing some cornerback, playing some safety. He's everywhere. He occasionally will go out for a pass or take a pitch run. He's been everything for this Hurricane football team. And good to see him healthy out there. One player that may not be healthy tonight, we're not sure whether or not he's even going to see action, is Desmond Golden, everything on the line for Jonesboro, offensively and defensively. He sprained an ankle severely last week, has been in treatment all week long, hadn't really practiced a whole lot. They're going to just have him in uniform, and it's going to kind of be, well, you can play if we really need you to play kind of thing, and just see how you do in pregame drills and everything else. But these numbers for Catholic are almost as hard as those Jonesboro numbers a couple of years ago. They're in white uniforms with purple shoulders, gold pants with purple trim. Look like LSU down there. 113, 61, and 21 are the captains. That's Jet Walters, Davis Adkins, Evan Scott, and Brock Hatchett for Catholic. They won the toss, and they're going to take the football and try to march downfield and get on the board first tonight. Everything's been done except getting this game underway, and we'll do that after a 2-minute timeout, our final timeout of the pregame show. Thank you for listening tonight on the First National Bank pregame show, brought to you by First National Bank, where we put you first always from our NEA broadcast position. NEA Baptist Healthcare for the next century. Back in 2 minutes for the kick of Jonesboro and Catholic on the EAB Sports Network.
Your vehicle is a personal and important investment. At Central Collision Center, we're more than collision repair. We do everything from minor paint touch-ups and windshield replacements to framework. We're committed to customer satisfaction and provide the highest quality of service. At Central Collision Center, we provide honest and expert auto care and offer a written lifetime warranty and on-site rental car arrangements. Stop by or give us a call today to schedule your free estimate. Central Collision Center. Professional, convenient, reliable. Behind Central Chevrolet on Stadium and online at centralcollisionctr.com.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp Document Systems dealer in Jonesboro.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp Document System dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro, 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
More reasons to go to Wings to Go. TVs everywhere and variety of wings. From mild to, well, really hot. Just about any flavor you can imagine. Burgers, catfish, shrimp, tenders, salads, great food and atmosphere. Not to mention the sides and desserts and other stuff. 2 locations on Alexander and on Parkwood off Red Wolf. For 25 years, Wings to Go is the original and best place for wings in Jonesboro. Well, we think it is anyway. Wings to Go, sports and wings. Life is good. Wings2go.hungerrush.com for online ordering, DoorDash available, and Wacky Wednesday with 75-cent boneless wings.
The home of the best new and used sports equipment in Northeast Arkansas is Play It Again Sports. If you've got quality gear you're no longer using, just bring it in. Play It Again will pay you money. Want to test out a bat before you buy? Play It Again's rental program lets you test it out. And if you decide to buy, a big chunk of that rental fee goes towards your purchase. Visit Play It Again Jonesboro on Facebook for the latest deals. And come by 2006 South Caraway. Play It Again Sports, where everybody plays.
You're listening to Jonesboro High School football on KNEA, K237FI 95.3, and K245CW 96.9 Jonesboro, and KBRI Clarendon, the Ticket Radio Network.
We welcome you back to kickoff here of Jonesboro and Catholic, and we hope you're watching this thing on YouTube at JHS The Warning. John Porback, Hope Wolverton, Michaela Chun, all in crew tonight. Craig Miller overseeing it all. What a pickup that was in the offseason, picking up Craig Miller. And, of course, we want to say thank you for your prayers for Lindsay Miller. She had a surgery. She had a rough week, but she's doing a lot better on the mend, and we'll be glad to see her out here hopefully next week. Alex Glomsky is going to kick this thing off from the 40-yard line. Hurricane in their traditional gold pants, black jerseys with numerals in gold with the gold shoulder stripe, black helmet with the palm tree logo. Alex Glomsky's going to pop it up. It comes to the right side, high in the air. Fair catch called for, and boy, just Jalen Hurd almost got down there to get the football. He was about 2 steps shy of scooping that out of the air, and the ball will go to the 38-yard line. 1st and 10 Rockets. Don't know a whole lot about this team other than the last 2 years they've been very good. They're struggling this year. They have lost to Missouri, St. Plus, North Little Rock, and El Dorado wins against Arkansas High, the opener, 21-20, and last week against West Memphis. Hurricane lining up with a four-man front. If you're only listening, Catholic moving from right to left. Philip Blair, the quarterback. Good-looking young man, stringy. Very tall, going to hand it. No, he's going to keep it himself. Pitches it out. Trying to go wide. He stretched out the defense and runs it for close to a first down. Actually got the first down. Going to be a 10-yard gain on the opening carry. Nope, not quite. He stepped out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Gain of 7, though. Stretched out the defense and turned the corner for a nice run. Going to wide out three receivers, twins to the left from the right hash. Philip Blair with one running back. He's going to give it to him. He makes a juke, and he's caught at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there. Boy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black jerseys getting off that pile for no gain. 3rd and 3 now. Desmond Golden, he's going. He's out there to make that stop. He's a tough kid to hold out. He loves this game of football. You can tell how he plays. He plays offensive line, defensive line. He'll play anywhere coach needs him to play. 3rd and 3 for the Rockets. Stratton Robinson, who's a running back. Here's a pass over the middle, a little high, trying to bring it in. On the running one-hander was Hayden Rove, incomplete, and it's going to be 4th down and 3. Catholic. Their punter is Boyd Barnett, and maybe the quarterback kick is they're going to line up like they're going for it. Try to pull Jonesboro offside, or it could be a quick kick by the QB. Philip Blair. Now he steps back, one-step kick. Line drive will be fielded at the 22 by Clarence Murchison. He's going the other way now, retreating now, coming forward to the 30, to the 40, out of bounds. Between the 35 and the 40 to the 36-yard line. That is a return of 15 yards. First down, Jonesboro. At their 36-yard line, here comes Asa Myers. This team showed resiliency last week. This offense had double-digit leads that were erased 3 times by Sheridan, but came back every time and then scored on 4th and 4 on a 22-yard touchdown pass, a wide-open T.J. Brown coming out of the backfield. T.J. another great night of over 100 yards rushing, 4 touchdowns, 3 rushing, 1 receiving. There's a man in motion. That is Caden Hawkins. They give it to TJ. He's trying to stretch out the defense and just runs out of real estate for a short gain. Out, they're going to mark him out at the the 38-yard line. 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. Defense did a really nice job of getting off their blocks, and 7 players were chasing TJ to the edge. Asa Myers in the shotgun. He's going to give it up the middle. No gain there. Tackle made by number 21, Brock Hatchett. T.J. Brown on the carry for no gain. They give him a yard. So 3rd down and 7 for the Hurricane. They're going to spread 3 receivers out to the left side. O.J. Cullins in the middle. 1 to the right. Asa Myers in the shotgun. Catholic showed blitz. They got across the line. That's encroachment. 5 yards for Jonesboro. Now it will be 3rd down and 2. 3rd and 2 for the Hurricane. May change the play call. Jalen Hurd is split out to the bottom of your screen or to the right side if you're not watching the streaming. Asa Myers almost pulled him off again. This time they stay behind the line. T.J. Brown shifts to the right side of Asa Myers. Are going to give it to T.J. up the middle, dances, trying to get free, and he won't do it. He's going to be stopped at the 45-yard line, about a yard shy. If they're going to do it, they better get up to the line and do it quick to go for it on 4th down instead of letting them get set. Nice job on containing the run by the front 7 of Catholic. And it looks like Jonesboro may be going for it. Of course, they do have the quick drop kick, step back kick from their quarterback, Asa Myers. Going to split. Jamarius Jackson to the right, Jalen Hurd to the left. H-back is to the right side. Asa Myers in the shotgun. He gets under center, and I don't think he got it. He stood up at the 40-yard line. No, he's not going to get it. Not going to give him any forward progress whatsoever. Catholic takes over on downs. Nothing happening up front for the Hurricane. They could not move the Catholic line, and the Rockets will take over 1st and 10 at the Jonesboro 45. May have waited a little too long to try to pull that one off. They're going to give him the length of a football on the gain, but no more, and he was about a half a yard shy, maybe 2 footballs shy. Catholic's going to spread out 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, 2 backs for Phillip Blair. He'll take the snap. Here's an end around. Kenneth Douglas is going to be blocked. And the end around takes it down the right side, downfield to the 25-yard line. That was Hayden Rofe with only 1 blocker ahead of him, but the Jonesboro defense bit on the initial handoff, and that went for a large gain of, see where they're going to spot it. It'll be a 17-yard gain to the 28-yard line of Jonesboro, 1st and 10 Catholic from the right hash. 3 receivers, twins to the wide side of the field. That's the left side. Old power slant formation. There's a pitch back to Rofe. He's going to be caught behind the line of scrimmage and dropped for a big loss. Slowing him up was Jaquez Jordan. Finishing him off was Noah Wendell. They're going to give him forward progress to the 33-yard line. But that's going to be a loss of 4 yards. We had a flag down the field. Holding. Holding on Rofe. 10 yards. It's going to move the ball way back to the 38-yard line of Jonesboro. Repeat 1st down, 1st and 19 for the Rockets. Good job, Jonesboro, containing that play. They were trying to get Hunter Markham to reverse his field and go to the right, and he was just corralled by black jerseys. Now 3 players go out to the right side, 1 to the left for Blair, the quarterback. He wants to throw this one. Looks deep, lets her fly. Good spiral, and it's tipped and almost caught, and then that falls incomplete. Good job on defense there. Jalen Alexander out there to break that one up, trying to get his 5th interception of the year. 2nd and 19 for the Rockets. That was a nicely thrown ball, though, by Blair. He's got an arm. He steps out of the huddle, gets the call, and now steps back in it to deliver to his team. Here comes Catholic to the line. Will spread 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left, the ball in the middle of the field, offset eye, and there's a whistle and a timeout called by Catholic. So we have our first timeout of the night, 8:21 to go, no score here at Cooksey Johns between Catholic and Jonesboro. This is Hurricane Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Your specialty print and ship store is the Safe Ship Store in Jonesboro. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your shipping and printing needs, and they'll always give you the best customer service and highest quality product for the absolute lowest prices in town. So when you need something packed and shipped, or when you need printed products, call the Safe Ship Store. Come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship Store, 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro, 870-333-5068.
2nd and 19 coming up for Catholic. No score here in the first 3 minutes and some change. 8:21 to go, opening period. Catholic 2nd and 19 from the Jonesboro 38. Blair with one back and three receivers, twins to the right. He's going to roll to his right under pressure, lets her fly, and it's out of bounds. Incomplete. Kind of a sidearm throwing quarterback, but some good zip on the football. But running out of real estate was Evan Scott, Jalen Alexander over there in coverage for Jonesboro, along with Randy Asubio, who got his first start last week, second start tonight. And he responded last week with about 5 tackles. So Asubio, in a safety position, did a good job last week at Sheridan. In a night where the defense either looked really, really good or not really, really good. But in the end, they did the job they had to do. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Blair in the shotgun on 3rd and 19, and another timeout called by Catholic. So quick timeouts called by Catholic here on the same possession. We'll be back in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
At Crown Trophy in Jonesboro, they know what it means to be a champion. Whether it's celebrating the big win or recognizing hard-earned achievements, they've got you covered. From custom trophies, plaques, and medals to awards and even custom apparel, Crown Trophy helps you honor moments that matter. They're proud to support local high school athletics because building champions starts right here in our community. Visit Crown Trophy on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro and on Facebook. Crown Trophy, nationally known, locally owned.
Last couple of years, this team has been very good. 12-1 record 2 years ago. Their only loss came in the semifinals to Pulaski Academy, and last year with the 9-2 mark, their loss came into the first round against Mountain Home. Here's Blair at 3rd and 19 from the 38-yard line of Jonesboro. Grove comes in motion. Blair looking his way. Now it's going to be under pressure. He's grabbed, throws it downfield. He just threw it away. That's going to be a grounding penalty. They'll lose it down and yardage, and Jonesboro will make Catholic punt this thing away. He just threw it away. He was under the grasp of Q Hollis. They'll take the penalty because it's a loss of down anyway. Grounding is loss of down and yardage. Long discussion going on. I don't know what the heck. They declined the penalty. I don't know why. Well, we just had one signal of grounding. Okay, illegal man downfield. It's declined. I thought it was grounding penalty. Anyways, 4th down, and Catholic's going to either go for it on 4th and 19 or kick it away and try to pin Jonesboro in the shadows of their own goalpost. Here comes the punt team. Boyd Barnett is the punter for Catholic. Averages about 32 yards a kick. T.J. Brown, Clarence Murchison deep for Jonesboro. End-over-end kick that will hit and go out of bounds. Shy of the 10-yard line. They'll spot it at the 12, and that's where Jonesboro goes to work, 1st and 10. Didn't have a lot of luck running the football last series. So far, a defensive battle here in 3 stands. Here comes Stefan Blankenship, first to the football. Asa Myers. Jamarius Jackson's going to split out to the left side. Actually, he's going to be H-back left. 2 receivers on the right, stacked. Stacked on the left side also. Now going in motion is Caden Hawkins. Myers fakes a pitch to him, and then it's knocked down right out of the sky by number 87, Sam Boozer, right in the face of Asa Myers. Incomplete, 2nd down. This Catholic team has come to play tonight. Not giving Asa a lot of time to engineer anything so far. 2 receivers split to the right side, 1 to the wide left. Myers hands it. No fakes the handoff. T.J. Brown across the middle trying to get on a slant. Jamarius Jackson out of his reach, incomplete. 3rd and 10. Asa 10 of 22 last week for 203 yards. Three touchdowns, no picks. 3rd and 10 for Jonesboro. Now from the 10, they're showing it from the 10-yard line. Ace is going to load up, throw it downfield. Has Hurd, makes the catch at the 45, across the 50. The ball comes out. It's a live ball, and it's recovered by Catholic. Oh, my goodness. Hurd made the catch, and then he lost it. It was a live ball. Catholic recovers. That's a turnover on Jonesboro, and Catholic has it 1st and 10. So first turnover of the night goes to Jonesboro on a fumble by Jalen Hurd. Flags all over the place. Let's get, this will be interesting. There's your white cap. Sideline warning. I can't hear him. Nobody knows what he's saying, so. I'm trying to decide, see what team Jonesboro is assembling on the sideline, getting ready to hit the field. It looks like it's going to be Catholic's ball. It's at the 37-yard line right now in the hands of the official. Catholic football and a 15-yard penalty, sideline warning with contact will cost them 15 yards, so they'll march it out into Jonesboro territory to the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. So Catholic again begins a drive in Jonesboro area. Tyler George is out there trying to get an explanation. Now the official he was talking to will go talk to the white cap. I'm sure nothing will come of this, and it'll be 1st down Catholic at the Jonesboro 48. No score here. 7:14 to go in the first period of homecoming 2025. And our homecoming queen, Demaria Mitchell. Congratulations to Miss Demaria Mitchell, homecoming queen this year. It's Catholic football. 1st and 10. Here comes the Jonesboro defense. Javon Ware, big number 97 out there at a nose guard position. They're going to give it on a sweep. And a tackle for a short gain, if anything. First to hit him, Jaquez Jordan. No gain, 2nd and 10 for Catholic. Jaquez on the season. All over the place, playing numerous defensive positions. 34 tackles on the year, 5 tackle for losses, and 1 quarterback sack. Blair wants to throw. He's under pressure. He's hit. The ball comes out. I think it's going to be an incomplete pass. They say it was a forward pass, incomplete, so it'll be 3rd down at 10. But coming in delivering a lick was Kylan Dixon on Phillip Blair just as he was throwing the football, and it fluttered to the ground, incomplete. Quarterback hurry for Dixon. He came free, and he is charged up. Look at him. That is one fired-up young man right there. Here comes Catholic. They're going to split one receiver to either side, one in the slot right. In fact, twins on either side now for Blair. Getting good protection, throws it downfield. Picked off and then dropped. Oh, who was that? Alexander again? Yeah, Jalen Alexander had it in his grasp, and as he started to run, it popped out of his hands, incomplete. But it's going to be 4th and 10, and Jonesboro going to get another punt. Stalemate right now between the teams. Nobody can move anything. Boyd Barnett to punt again. Last kick went 30. This is a high, wobbly spiral that will hit a Catholic player on the back of his jersey and will be downed at the 18-yard line. Jonesboro goes to work again, 1st and 10, trying to generate some offense. .647 to go. No score. Here comes the Kane offense. Jarius Jackson. Kamari Fisher splitting out to the left side. Jalen Hurd on the right side. Jalen Hurd looking an awful lot lately like Kevon Pointer, maybe even all the way back to Jonathan Adams. Continuing the streak of great receivers here at Jonesboro High School, and we have a whistle and a timeout is going to be forced on the Hurricane. Had a player coming out late. That's not going to make Tyler George happy. So timeout on the field, no score. 6:47 to go in the first here at Cooksey Johns. Homecoming 2025 on the EAB Sports Network.
Care to every yard they service. Every blade of grass is cut just right. Every edge is trimmed with sharp accuracy. Every landscape is designed with an expert touch because precision matters. Like a surgeon's steady hands in the operating room, an artist's perfect brushstroke, or a pilot making a flawless landing. True professionals don't settle for good enough. When it comes to your lawn, neither should you. Call Precision Lawn Management today at 870-275-5769. Precision Lawn Management, because a great lawn is no accident.
Back here in action. Pass completed on the left side to the Jonesboro receiver, Jamarius Jackson, who goes forward, pushed out of bounds at the 21-yard line. It's going to be a gain of, we'll call it 3. T.J. Brown weaving his way up the middle and just dances forward to the 24-yard line. 3rd down and 4 coming up for the Hurricane. 3 receivers dance out to the right. One stays short left, one back. That's T.J. Brown to the left shoulder of Asa Myers, trying to get Catholic offside. They didn't. Now they'll get the play in. Jonesboro looking for their first down of the night. Across the middle, that's Kamari Fisher, who made the catch out near the 30-yard line. That's going to be enough for the first down for the Hurricane. Move the chains. Jamarius Jackson across the middle with the catch, hit immediately. That gives up the first down. Jonesboro in hurry-up mode. Handoff to T.J. Brown. It goes nowhere. They're going to give him forward progress, maybe generous on the forward progress, to the line of scrimmage at the 30. Numerous Catholic jerseys in on that tackle. Sawyer Bagby led the charge for the Rockets. 3 right, 1 left. Asa across the middle on the slant. Quick catch by Jamarius Jackson. He tries to spin out. He's still on his feet. Finally gang tackled out to the 44-yard line. Move the chains. First down Jonesboro. 2 good passes to Jamarius Jackson for those 2 first downs. In hurry-up mode, Hurricane. Twins right, single left, high snap. Myers pulls it down, gives it to T.J. Brown. He dances off the right side and gets it out to the 48-yard line. Scott Evan on the tackle. 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6. High snap again. Across the middle to Jamarius Jackson off his shoulder pad, incomplete. He was double teamed that time, but still almost threaded in there. Mason Emmerling on the stop for Catholic. 3rd down and 6 for the Hurricane. Middle of the field, just shy of midfield. 2 right, 1 left. 1 H-back to the right side. Myers in the shotgun. Throws it right side. Caught by Kamari Fisher. Well, he's going to be real close to the mark. Walking up towards the hash is the side judge. 1st and 10. Move the chains. 46-yard line. Hand off to T.J. Brown. Up the right side. He gets through a crease. It's going to be about an 8-yard gain on 1st down. Evan Scott on the tackle. Myers looking deep. Throws it back across the middle. Gets Kamari Fisher. At the 28, he goes out of bounds at the 25. Move the chains. 1st down, Jonesboro. Now moving the football down the field in hurry-up mode. Turbo on the field. Catholic given a chance to change defenders. Illegal participation on Catholic. Jonesboro didn't change personnel, so Catholic did not get the opportunity to have the clock stopped so they could change personnel. And that's going to be illegal participation on the Rockets. Ball's on the right hash. Hurd and Fisher split to the right side. Way out to the left is Jamarius Jackson near the boundary. Caden Hawkins, the back to the left shoulder of Asa Myers. 1st and 5 for Jonesboro. Gives it to Hawkins. He goes up the middle, cuts back left, still on his feet as he gets near the 1st down marker. Going to be about a half a yard shy. It'll be 2nd down and less than a yard for the Hurricane. Catholic changing lines. There's too many players on the field. I don't know whether they saw it or not. Hawkins again gets out of a tackle and then gets a 1st down. Hunter Markham had him stood up, but he ran himself out of that grasp and gets a 1st. 12-yard line. Can't even get the call made quick enough. There's a bad snap to Asa Myers, and he falls on the football. Loss back to the 15. That's going to be a 2-yard loss. 2nd and 12 coming up for Jonesboro. May have got a little fast for themselves that time. Procedure penalty against Jonesboro. They're going to take it. It'll be 1st and 15. Ball spotted at the 17-yard line. Asa Myers in the shotgun. Slowing things down just to a hair. Resetting the clock to 3-1-2 or 3. I'm not sure what he said. 3-2-6 is what they have it at now. I think he said 3-1-2 or 3-2-1. (3-5-2) is what they said it at. Roll the clock. 1st and 15 for Jonesboro. Asa Myers under center, rolls to his left, throws it down, had Kamari Fisher, and he dropped the football incomplete. Again, another drop, a little tough catch, but still should have been brought in. 2nd and 15 coming up for Jonesboro, and Fisher may have been able to dance it into the end zone. He was that open. Ball had a little zip on it, but by this time of the year, you should be used to the zips coming from Asa Myers. 3 receivers flood the left side. 1 to the right, that's Jalen Hurd. Looking left, throws it across the middle. Little low and incomplete. Trying to get Jamarius Jackson. Emmerling in coverage. 3rd down and 15 now. The drive is stalled. T.J. Brown In the backfield with Asa Myers, Jalen Hurd to the right side. First 2 catches last week. Maybe he'll get his first TD catch this week. Throw it left side again. Ball is caught by Kamari Fisher on a wide receiver screen. He blasts through one line, gets down near the 5-yard line. It's going to be a couple of yards shy, but a very manageable field goal attempt could be coming up for Alex Glomsky, and here he comes, number 91. He's 2 out of 2 on the season, 24 and 29 yards. He'll line up on the left hash. Aiden Grimes will be the holder. Low snap, the kick is up, and it is good. Jonesboro on top, 3-0. On the 24-yard field goal from Alex Glomsky, now 3 for 3 on the season. Jonesboro on top, 3-0 on the EAB Sports Network.
Calling all Red Wolves fans, the Social in Greensboro Village is your official A-State game day destination. Pre-game with cold drinks and killer eats. Catch every away game at their watch parties. And after home games, the party's just getting started with live music and late night fun. Game day specials, great eats, and family fun. Always social, always game day ready. Follow the Social on Facebook and Instagram and make your next Red Wolves Saturday legendary.
Sometimes when you watch pregame warm-ups, you just get misled. I was watching Alex Glomsky tonight, who's 2 of 2 before that kick on field goals. He couldn't make one from 20 yards. Right, left, short, top, it didn't matter. His first attempt from 29 yards went straight through the uprights, and Jonesboro on top, 3-0. Now they'll pop one up again from the 40-yard line. Have their speed team here on the right side of the line. 2 steps, pop up in the air, and it's a fair catch called for and made by Patton Hamilton at the 38-yard line. First down there for the Catholic Rockets. 1 turnover of the night charged to Jonesboro on a Jalen Hurd fumble after a catch. And now Jonesboro with the first points of the night. Driving the ball down the field, Catholic put on the brakes for Jonesboro. 4th and 2, they went for the field goal and got it. That's where we are, 3-0. With 2:57 to go in the opening period. Phillip Blair in the shotgun, one back to his right. Going to hand it on. No, he's going to keep it, run up the middle, and just runs into a wall. Kenneth Douglas, one of them standing there. Q Hollis, another. Noah Wendell also in on the stop. And Will Marlin was the first to hit him. No gain, 2nd and 10. Will Marlin, 6'2", 225. He's played a little bit of everything. He's played nose guard. He's played in. He's played offensive line. Very valuable player on this Jonesboro team, and he's only a junior. 2nd and 10. Blair in the shotgun again. This time it's going to be end around. He stopped. Blair almost ran over him. That was Hayden Rofe on the carry. He stopped trying to reverse his field, and first one to hit him was his quarterback, Phillip Blair. Loss of 4, 3rd and 14 for the Rockets. 1, 2, 3 receivers come out to the left side. One goes to the right. Ball in the middle of the field. Blair with the back. He's going to roll to his left, throws it downfield. Caught out there. Nice catch. That was Rofe getting Jordan on his heels and made the nice running catch for the first down for Catholic. 49-yard line of Little Rock, 1st and 10. The Catholic Rockets. 1-1 in conference play. They beat West Memphis last week, lost to El Dorado the opening week. Send 3 receivers to the right side this time. One stays in tight left. Throws it out to the right side. Wide receiver screen and busting that up. Blowing that play up, Jaquez Jordan. No gain, 2nd and 10. Will Marlin comes off. Hare out there in his place. Desmond Golden out there looking fresh as he can be. Colin Dixon, Q Hollis on the front line. Jaquez Jordan coming up from his corner spot. To break up a play earlier. Blair with 3 receivers, twins to the right. There's some holding going on, not called. Now Blair's going to run. Noah Wendell in pursuit and grabs his ankles and tackles him, but not before Blair picks up the first down to the 38-yard line of Jonesboro. Move the chains for the Rockets, first down. Trying to guard against the pass that time, and it just opened up for Blair. The 2 quarterbacks tonight are the leading rushers for this Rockets team. We haven't seen the backup yet. Blair's done a pretty nice job. Going to hand this to the back, and he's going to be wrapped up and worked out a yard on the gain. Hare first to hit him. About a half-yard gain, 2nd and we'll call it 9. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Jonesboro with the small lead, but the Hurricane on top. 3-0 back in 1 minute on the EAB Sports Network.
At Ozark Valley Contracting, quality starts from the ground up. Whether it's roofing, siding, interiors, decks, or major makeovers, they're detail obsessed and driven to do it right the first time. Need financing? They've got in-house options for inside and outside projects. Got storm damage? They'll work hand in hand with your insurance to get the best results possible. Hard work, high standards. Ozark Valley Contracting. Call 870-586-4625 and build something better. Ozark Valley Contracting. Quality starts from the ground up.
One of Northeast Arkansas's most trusted names is celebrating its 24th year with a huge anniversary sale. Nebo Auto Center, your new car alternative, is home to a wide selection of late model, low mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs that fit almost any budget. And at Nebo, you're dealing with an experienced, no hassle sales staff that you can trust. So go see your friends at Nebo at 3910 Stadium Boulevard during their 24th anniversary sale. And visit NeboAuto.com. We go Nebo.
Third down for the Rockets. 3rd down and 9. Check some scores for you after this play. Philip Blair now moving from left to right. 4 receivers, twins to either side from the right hash. Or excuse me, the left hash. Blair loads it up, throws a man wide open with the catch, but coming in quickly to keep him from getting the first down was Clarence Murchison with the tackle. It'll be 4th down and 2 for the Rockets. That was Hayden Rofe with the reception. Valley View shutting out Wynn, 21-0. They have not given up a point in conference play this year. The Blazers haven't. 2 receivers to the right, 1 in short left with the H-back. Going to hand it off, trying to blast the middle, and you're going to be very close to the first down. I don't know. They're coming in from the side. Looks like he's going to be short. That was 3rd down. I thought it was 4th down. It was 3rd down. Now it's 4th down and 1. 4th down and 1 for the Rockets. They try to run it up the middle with Guy Webb. Here they come again. Empty backfield, power formation. Blair looking for, attempt was made in the backfield. He wiggled out of that and gets the first down to the 20. Nice run by Philip Blair. Eric Blocker made the tackle, but moved the chains for Catholic. First down, Rockets. I had him behind the line of scrimmage, but diving for the ankles, slipped out of it. First down, Catholic. Spread the field, spread offense. 5 receivers, No backs. Trips to the left. Blair looking back to the right. Throws it downfield and caught. A nice scoop catch by Elliott Lavelle. That's for a first down, 1st and goal, Catholic. They're at the 6-yard line of Jonesboro. That ball was low, and he scooped it right up. First and goal from the 6 for the Rockets, trying to take the lead. 9:43 to go, first half. Sheridan leading Benton 8-0 in the first quarter. Twins stood both sides, in tight on the left. Out of the backfield, pass is complete. And no gain, maybe a loss of a yard. It completed to Hayden Roaf. He was trying to cut it back upfield and just turf got him. It's a loss of 1. Three 3-0 Jonesboro. 2nd and goal from the 7. There's a handoff, trying to go wide. Slips out of a tackle and then dies for all he can get. He's going to gain a couple down to the 5. Q Hollis in pursuit. 3rd down and goal for the Rockets. Trying to run that left side. When you're this close to the goal line, you've got an extra defender. That's the back of the end zone. Three receivers flood the right side. One stays short left, one in the backfield with Philip Blair. Blair's going to run it. Up the left side. Hit and stop short of the goal line. Going to be about 2.5 shy. It'll be 4th down and goal from the 3. So big opportunity for Jonesboro here to hold Catholic on downs. They're not going to go for the field goal. They're going to go for the touchdown. Blair sends his troops to the line. Power formation. Blair gets a snap, runs it up the middle, stutter step into the end zone for the score. Philip Blair from 3 yards gives Catholic the lead. A lot of blockers there for Catholic. They just outmanned Jonesboro. Now they'll send on Lincoln Perez for the point after. Good snap, good placement. Kick is up, and it is good. Catholic with the touchdown, the point after. They lead it 7-0 here on Jonesboro Homecoming 2025. Back in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
Well, Catholic takes the lead on a nice drive. Couple of 4th down opportunities, one on 4th and goal from the 3, and Philip Blair runs it in to cap off the drive. About a 9-play drive. Covered most of the second quarter to time, 7:44 remaining. Lincoln Perez to kick. Be nice to see a conventional kickoff here after last week's none at Sheridan. This time he booms it away. The ball will be fielded. No, it goes into the end zone for the automatic touchback. Jonesboro will have it 1st and 10. Will Marlin and Wynn Williams getting locked up in a battle. First down, Jonesboro from the 20-yard line. Asa Myers in the shotgun. Twins out to the right. Nobody to the left. Now here comes in motion Caden Hawkins. The snap goes to him. Flag comes out. Not a 4-yard gain for Hawkins, but something tells me that's not going to fly. This is going to come back. Making the stop for Catholic. Clay Counts, a senior defensive lineman. Yes, against Jonesboro. 5 yards back to the 15-yard line. 1st and 15 for the Hurricane. Want to get that ball in the hands of Caden Hawkins any way they can. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Myers looking to the left. Ball is knocked down at the line of scrimmage and incomplete. The second pass blocked by Catholic tonight. That time knocked out of the air by Sawyer Bagby. Second and 15. Asa Myers again in the shotgun. 1 wide to either side. Myers trying to load up. He has to run it, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. No more. Catholic doing a good job of covering the receivers. This Catholic defense pretty stingy so far. Myers again looking to the right side. In and out of the hands, another drop pass. O.J. Cullens looking to run before he caught it. Wasn't going to be near enough for the first down, and it's 3 and out for the Hurricane. Alex Klomsky, 35 yards of punt out to kick. Catholic may come after him, too. Will be kicking just out of his own end zone. Good snap, no rush. High, wobbling spiral that will hit and go sideways and then backwards for a nice field position for the Rockets. About a 32-yard kick, no return. Catholic has it, 1st and 10 in Jonesboro territory. At the Hurricane 43. Here comes Hurricane defense. How to get tough. 6:36 to go in the second quarter. Catholic on top, 7-3. Here's Blair in an empty backfield. They may have found something that's working. Throws it downfield, and the catch is made out of bounds, incomplete. Running out of real estate, and Hurricane is down on the track. Running it off is Clarence Murchison. I checked that. Yeah, it's Murchison. He's a tough kid. 2nd and 10. Catholic to the line again. This time they'll leave 2 in the backfield. 1 in the backfield now. Is Twins to either side. Blair. Throwing it again downfield. Man is out there, but he's out of bounds again. Jalen Alexander in coverage for Jonesboro. 3rd and 10 coming up. Pass was intended for Evan Scott. Abs check that, Ben Gassaway, the intended receiver. Catholic all of a sudden feels like they can throw the ball on Jonesboro. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 1 to the backfield. He's to block. Blair's under pressure. He'll throw it downfield. Incomplete. Had a man wide open. That was Guy Webb, but just threw it over his head, and it'll be 3rd down and 10. Probably a go-for situation here for the Rockets. Nope, they're going to bring the punt team out. Try to pin Jonesboro again in the shadows of their own goalpost. Barnett out to kick. Boyd Barrett out to kick. Boyd Barrett, the punter. He stands at the 40-yard line. Jonesboro setting up for a return. Wobbly spiral. Fair catch called for, taken, and immediately tackled. That was Clarence Murchison calling for the fair catch. Excuse me, not calling for the fair catch, but taking it downfield. I believe that was Jalen Alexander. Excuse me. Hurricane will have it 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. Got to get out of the shadow of their own end zone. Need to open up the offense a bit against this Catholic team. It's not giving them much of anything. One drive resulted in 3 points. Other than that, Jonesboro's been held stale. T.J. Brown in the backfield with Myers, twins to the left. Throw it out, wide receiver screen. Kamari Fisher had it bounce off his hands, incomplete. And that was dangerous. That was bobbling around in the air. Somebody could have come up under it to catch it. Thankfully for Jonesboro, they didn't. Case of the drops tonight for the Hurricane receivers. Close to 40 drops this year coming in. They've had 4 drops tonight. Everybody in tight on 2nd and 10. T.J. Brown up the right seam. Down the hash. Will be stopped for a 5-yard gain to the 16-yard line. 3rd down and 5 for the Hurricanes. One comes off the field, 3 out to the left side, 1 to the right. 3rd and 5 for Jonesboro. Asa Myers in the shotgun. Going to throw it again across the middle. Caught by O.J. Collins for the 1st down. Nice catch by the sophomore, O.J. Collins. O.J. 8 catches on the season, 119. Here's a pass down the middle. It's caught by T.J. Brown out of the backfield, and he rumbles out to the 49-yard line. I didn't even see that play. I don't know whether it was a pass or a run, but T.J. Brown gets a 1st down on the big gain to the 47 now. Jonesboro and hurry-up offense, pitch back to Caden Hawkins this time. Gets free and crosses midfield. Forced out of bounds at the 49 of Catholic. 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7. Left hash. There's Caden Hawkins going right. Slips down the seam. Got near the marker. They'll spot him just a hair shy. It'll be 3rd down and less than a yard, or actually 1 yard, for Jonesboro. Brock Hatchett on the tackle. 3rd and 1. Myers in the shotgun. Twins to the left. Hands it off to T.J. Brown, who gets free for the 1st down near the 40-yard line. Move the chains. 1st down, Jonesboro. From the 41-yard line, 1st down, Jonesboro. Twins and H-back left, looking right, under pressure, rolls to his right. Asa Myers throws it downfield, caught out there by O.J. Collins. The only person that's checked that is Jalen Hurd with the catch. And another 1st down for Jonesboro, 11-yard gain. Hurd had a man all over him that time. Here's TJ up the left side. Couldn't get out of the grasp of Davis Adkins. No gain, 2nd and 10. Here comes TJ out the field. Caden Hawkins in for him. Twins left, single right. Hawkins up the middle, gets free and stumbles as he gets to the 15, almost the 15-yard line. They'll spot him at the 17 where his knee grazed the turf, but another first down. From the 17-yard line, high snap, hands it off to Hawkins. He gets free, trying to go wide, cuts it back upfield, down the seam, near the goal line. Brought down at the 1 or the 2. Nifty running, shifty running by Caden Hawkins. Timeout called by Catholic, their final of the half. Jonesboro, 1st and goal at the 2. When we come back from our 30-second timeout, Hurricane down 7-3. This is Hurricane football on the EAB Sports Network.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We are lifesavers, life changers, and those who bring life to your world. We are where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are here when you need us most. We are NEA Baptist.
1st and goal from the 2 for Jonesboro, down 7-3. Myers in the shotgun. Caden Hawkins takes the handoff, steps out to his left, and then dives for the end zone for the score. 2-yard go-ahead touchdown run for Caden Hawkins in Jonesboro. The Hurricane up 9-7. We owe you a station identification. We'll give it to you right after this extra point, and keep it right here. Hurricane regained the lead. Aiden Grimes out to hold the field goal attempt of extra point attempt of Alex Glomsky. Colton Armstrong, the deep snapper. Kick is up from Glomsky and good. Jonesboro with a 10-7 lead. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. For 18 seasons, you've been following Jonesboro High School athletics, now a part of the EAB Sports Network.
You're listening to Jonesboro High School football on KNEA K237FI 95.3 and K245CW 96.9 Jonesboro and KBRI Clarendon, the Ticket Radio Network.
Bud Schropel back here at Centennial Bank Stadium. Cooksey Johns Field, Tristan Thompson back at the studios of the EAB Sports Network. Looks like another exciting game here tonight. Jonesboro went up 3-0, went down 7-3, and now up 10-7. They have scored on a long drive run in by Caden Hawkins. A couple of nifty runs during that drive. T.J. Brown and also a couple of good runs and a nice pass to Jalen Hurd, who's really coming along as a receiver. I think he's the next answer to Kevon Pointer and Jonathan Adams in the history of Jonesboro High School. The penalty before the kick, I think a celebration penalty for Jonesboro is going to be assessed on the kickoff, and now Alex Glomsky is going to kick from the 25. He boots this one away. It will be fielded at the 20-yard line, out to the 25. Rofe lowers his head, gets through some tacklers, now off to the races. Glomsky in pursuit, cuts him off, and brings him back in to be tackled at the 35-yard line by black jerseys, but that's a 46-yard return by Hayden Rofe on a kick that they had him bottled up around the 30-yard line, just let him escape. And lucky that wasn't taken to the house. Good job by Glomsky in on the tackle and cutting him off. So Catholic 1st and 10 from their own, from the 35-yard line of Jonesboro. 2:44 remaining in the first half. Hurricane up 10-7. 3 receivers split to the right. 1 and H-back to the left. Under pressure. Barnett gets away from it. Q Hollis dives after his legs, and he gets a pass off incomplete, but good pursuit by Q Hollis. Almost got to Blair. Second and 10 for the Rockets. They send 3 out to the right, 2 to the left again. There's an end around. They're going to give it to the end around. There's a block in the back. It's not going to be called. Taking it down to the 25-yard line was Elliott Lovell. And I'm telling you, somebody got blocked in the back, but officials didn't have their eyes on it. First down. 10-yard gain. First down, Rockets. Twins this time to the right and trips to the left. From the right hash, man in motion again. Keeping it is Blair. He bounces off the line. He loses the football. Jonesboro's going to dive on it for the fumble recovery. I think it was Noah Wendell or Kenneth Douglas, one of the two that dove on that football. Jonesboro takes it 1st and 10 at their 26-yard line. Aaron Lowe just tells me today is Kenneth Douglas's birthday, so I hope he got that fumble recovery as a nice birthday present. 2 receivers stay on the left side. 1 goes out to the wide right. That's Jalen Hurd. Asa Myers in the shotgun. T.J. Brown back there with him. He'll take the handoff up the left seam, and tackle made by Clay Counts. 2-yard gain, actually a 1-yard gain. Well, we'll call it 2. It's going to be a second and a long 8. High snap, quick pass out to Jarius Jackson, trying to set up that wide receiver screen. Well guarded and well covered by Catholic for a short gain of maybe a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 7. Kamari Fisher sprints out to the right side to join 2 other receivers. 1 stays short left. 3rd down and 7 with 1:31 to go in the first half. Up 10-7, just avoided disaster. There's a quick pass again, batted down at the line. Clay Counts again in there to bat it away, and Jonesboro's going to have to kick it. They're going to even disguise this. Here comes the kick team for Jonesboro. Brock Hatchett's going to go deep for Catholic. So a quick 3 and out for the Hurricane. Lomsky low snap's going to punt it away. A nice spiral that will turn over and be fielded at the 30-yard line going backwards and then slipping and falling at the 25. So negative 5 yards on the return for Catholic. And they'll have it at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10 with 1 minute and 17 seconds in which to operate. Hope you'll stick around for the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. We'll give you scores from around the Natural State here on Week 6, the backside of the regular season, and also give you a recap of the scoring that won't take that long tonight for sure. Only 3 scores thus far in the game. Empty backfield again for Phillip Blair. He's looking to that triple left side. Now he's going to be flushed out to the right. He's going to run it. Has an open field in front of him. Coming over is Randy Asubio, and Noah Wendell finished him off. But a nice gain out to the 45-yard line of Jonesboro. Move the chains for Catholic, 1st and 10. No timeouts left. 1 minute to go in the half. 3-2, left and right. Blair gonna just shovel it out, incomplete. Jaquez Jordan getting mixed up with a Catholic player, and side judge going over and getting in his face. 2nd and 10. That was an aggressive side judge going out there on Jaquez. I mean, he was kind of pushing him a little bit. Wish we had replay to see that one again. Twins to either side, one in the backfield for Blair in the shotgun. He's used as a blocker, tossed downfield too high and incomplete. 3rd down and 10 coming up for Catholic. Good coverage out there on the receiver that needed to be Shaquille O'Neal to get anywhere near that football. That was Ben Gazaway. Jalen Alexander in coverage for Jonesboro. Clock stopped with 39 seconds to go in the half. 5-receiver formation, empty backfield trips on the left side. Ball on the right hash. Quarterback draw, no gain. Stopped at the line of scrimmage, stood up by Javion Hare. And some pushing and shoving going on. Desmond Golden also in on that stop, and I'm afraid this might be against Jonesboro. Or it could be against Catholic, not sure. We'll see. Yeah, it's going to be against Catholic. Personal foul on the Rockets. Cost him 15. 4th down. After the play, penalty, so 4th down and 25 for the Rockets. They're going to have to punt this thing away. They won't leave a lot on the clock, but they'll have a little bit left on it for Jonesboro to operate with. Clarence Murchison deep for Jonesboro. Boyd Bassett to punt. Nope, Hunter Markham to punt. T.J. Brown also goes deep for Jonesboro. Well, the clock did not stop. The clock continued to roll, and we'll get to halftime. So Jonesboro goes with a 3-point lead. Low-scoring game, 10-7. We'll take a 5-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll recap the scoring and give you some scores from around the Natural State. Is up next, the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Make sure you check out the new and pre-owned inventory at CavanaughCars.com. And back in 5 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
First National Bank's roots run deep in Northeast Arkansas. We began a single parallel branch with one idea: customers first. By focusing on the best products banking has to offer and valuing the highest level of service, we're now 23 branches across Arkansas and Tennessee. As First National Bank grows, our roots only get deeper, and the mission remains the same: you first, always. Learn more about our products and services at fnbank.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to CavanaughCars.com.
When injury sidelines you, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to get you back in the game. They've been serving our local.
Direct your attention to the field for the presentation of this 2025 Homecoming Tour. We'll begin with our 2025 sophomore maze. First up, Addison Copeland. Next is Victoria Williams. Victoria is escorted by her parents, Nicholas and Leslie Williams. Next is our junior maids. First up is Madison Andrews. Madison is escorted by her mother, Alicia Minor, and her older brother, Raylan Moore. Essence Brimlett. Essence is escorted by her mother, Sharon Jackson, and her brother, Alfred Brimlett III. Next is Diamond Davis. Diamond is escorted by her mother, Kiana Mayo, and her father, Ardell Davis. Next is Lauren Thompson. Lauren is escorted by her parents, Dr. John and Mrs. Jessica Thompson. Paris Thompson. Paris is escorted by her mother, Jovita Cross, and her father, Ryan Thompson. And now for your 2025 senior maids. First up is Bobby Fulkerson. Bobby is escorted by her parents, Ryan and Amy Fulkerson. Next is Tylea Horde. Tylea is escorted by her mother, Rashawn Horde, and papa, Walter Horde. Next is Chandler Jones. Chandler is escorted by her parents, Chris and Dana Horde. Kinley Jones. Kinley is escorted by her father, Kenny Jones. Maggie McElroy. Maggie is escorted by her mother, Brittany Brimhall, and her father, Jeremy McElroy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your 2025 JHS Homecoming Queen, Denaria Mitchell. Denaria is escorted by her parents, Don Mitchell and Tamika Scales. This year's homecoming crown has been provided by Pagans Jewelry. The flowers provided by Bennett's Flowers. Thank you, Pagans, and thank you, Bennett's Flowers. Here they are, your Jonesboro High School 2025 homecoming queen, Denaria Mitchell, and the 2025 homecoming chorus. You may now exit the field.
Good evening, Hurricane Nation. For your halftime entertainment, we proudly present the Jonesboro Band. The band is under the direction of Bryce Evans, Trent Warner, Ben White, Hunter Durham, and Sam Johnston. Additional staff include Mackenzie Toad, Brianna Harris, Nick Winfield, and Caroline Caparella. Our drum majors are Ivan Martinez and Matthew McClure. Tonight's performance is entitled A Cup of Color, featuring the music from Paint It Black, variations on a Korean folk song, and Yellow. Tonight's soloists are Andrew Bryant on euphonium, and Karin Osario on flute, and Zerit Rodriguez on flute. We hope you enjoy A Cup of Color.
West side and south side. Harrisburg, Manila, no report. Mariana and Earl, no report. That may not even be played tonight. Not sure if Mariana was going to field a team or not. McCrory and Izard County, no report. And a completed game from yesterday, Brinkley beats Friendship Aspire 52-0. That is a final. We'll take our final 2-minute timeout of halftime and come back with third quarter action. Jonesboro will receive the kick. They lead Catholic 10-7 on the EAB Sports Network.
At Crown Trophy in Jonesboro, they know what it means to be a champion. Whether it's celebrating the big win or recognizing hard-earned achievements, they've got you covered. From custom trophies, plaques, and medals to awards and even custom apparel, Crown Trophy helps you honor moments that matter. They're proud to support local high school athletics because building champions starts right here in our community. Visit Crown Trophy on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro and on Facebook. Crown Trophy, nationally known, locally owned.
Precision Lawn Management brings expert care to every yard they service. Every blade of grass is cut just right. Every edge is trimmed with sharp accuracy. Every landscape is designed with an expert touch because precision matters. Like a surgeon's steady hands in the operating room, an artist's perfect brushstroke, or a pilot making a flawless landing. True professionals don't settle for good enough. When it comes to your lawn, neither should you. Call Precision Lawn Management today at 870-275-5769. Precision Lawn Management, because a great lawn is no accident.
Killer Eats. Catch every away game at their watch parties. And after home games, the party's just getting started with live music and late night fun. Game day specials, great eats, and family fun. Always social, always game day ready. Follow the social on Facebook and Instagram and make your next Red Wolves Saturday legendary.
At Ozark Valley Contracting, quality starts from the ground up. Whether it's roofing, siding, interiors, decks, or major makeovers, they're detail obsessed and driven to do it right the first time. Need financing? They've got in-house options for inside and outside projects. Got storm damage? They'll work hand in hand with your insurance to get the best results possible. Hard work, high standards. Ozark Valley Contracting. Call 870-586-4625 and build something better. Ozark Valley Contracting. Quality starts from the ground up.
Welcome back to Cooksey Johns. We're ready to get halftime over with. Thank you for spending our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Hope you found something good for you to drive, new or used, pre-owned at CavanaughCars.com. Jonesboro will receive the kick to begin the second half. Have an update on the Hoxie-Rivercrest game. Now Rivercrest on top 21-14, 8:47 left in the third. That comes from our producer-engineer tonight, Tristan Thompson, back in the studios of the EAB Sports Network. So scores coming in from everywhere here on week 6. Hurricane will be moving from left to right. Hope you're watching this on streaming at JHS The Warning at YouTube. Craig Miller and staff do a great job at Jonesboro High School. T.J. Brown and Angel Feliz go deep for Jonesboro. Caden Hawkins standing up around the 15. TJ right at the goal line. The first kickoff from Catholic went to the end zone for the automatic. This one's going to be returned from the 5 by TJ Brown. Dropped it, picks it back up, and wrapped up at the 17-yard line by a duo of Rockets. 14 first to hit him. That was Patton Hamilton. Jonesboro goes to work, 1st and 10. And not been able to generate a lot of offense against this Catholic team, but enough for a 10-7 lead. Here's T.J. Brown in the backfield with Asa Myers. One receiver in tight on the right side, 2 on the left side, but right there on the line. Quick pass out for a wide receiver screen, taken in the backfield. There's Caden Hawkins coming this way, turns it back upfield and turned nothing into a couple of yards. Good job wiggling out of the first set of tacklers and making a positive out of a negative. Give them a couple, 2nd and 8. 2 receivers on the right side, 1 on the left. Hands it off. T.J. Brown up the middle, gets free. He's going to cut it back inside, up the hash, and falls backwards to the 28-yard line. It's going to be a first down for Jonesboro. Asa Myers sends him to the line and hurry up. T.J. again. Up that left hash, bounces off a tackler and goes forward to the 31. 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7. Again, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Asa Myers sends O.J. Cullins as the H-back to the left side now. Quick pass out to Kamari Fisher, who gets by defenders and gets a positive gain to about the 30, need to get to the 38. He's at the 38. About a foot shy, less than a half of a football for a first down. T.J. Brown gets that and more to the 41. First down, Hurricane. Move the chains. The chain crew got a little premature. They were still moving the chains when Jonesboro got it on that quick bolt by T.J. Brown. Now, new back in the game, that's Angel Feliz. He'll take the handoff. Slides up the left side, twists and turns, and gets 11 yards to the 49-yard line of Jonesboro. Not many runs this year for Angel Feliz, but that was a 10-yard positive. He'll take another handoff up the middle. Slips through defenders and falls forward to the 44. Gain of 6. He stays in the backfield with Asa Myers. Little Angel Feliz. 12 players on the field. Couldn't get a sub in the game before the play went underway, and that's a penalty against Catholic. Second time they've been found guilty of that tonight. It's enough for the Jonesboro first down to the 39-yard line. Angel Felice goes about $135, and that may be generous. About 5'6", that may be generous. This time Asa Myers is going to be flooded with the blitz, and he's going to be quarterback sacked back at the 40. They give him forward progress to the 49. That's a big loss. That is a 10-yard loss. Yeah, 10-yard loss. T.J. Brown back in the game in the backfield. Hurd and P.J. Williams to the right side. High snap for Myers, throws it out, and Kamari Fisher with the catch. Brought down to the 42-yard line by Pate Capps. 7-yard gain, 3rd and 3 for the Hurricane. Need to get to the 39-yard line. Myers with 2 to the right, 1 to the wide left. Will slip a handoff. Nope, going to pass it out to Jalen Hurd with the catch. He goes downfield, wraps the ball up with 2 hands. He'll get the first down. They had already moved that's not a first down. That is a gain. I forgot about the negative yardage. But he got 14 of it back. Fourth down and 7. The Hurricane looks like they're going for it. They're going for it. Asa Myers throws it downfield. Caught! I think his forward progress is going to give him the first down. Jalen Hurd with another catch. And that is a Hurricane first down. Sophomore Jalen Hurd, another big catch in this Jonesboro drive. Here's T.J. Brown behind a bunch of blockers. Good first down gain of 4 yards to the 25. 2nd and 6. Jalen Hurd now looking more like Kevon Pointer and Jonathan Adams than he ever has. Here's Caden Hawkins just finding a seam, then blasting through it. Still on his feet as he gets to the 15-yard line. Move the chains. Give the tackle to Clay Counts. 7:22 remaining in the third quarter. This drive taking a lot of clock. Had a flag on the play. Now they're waiting to see what's going to happen. They've got a first down maybe at the 15-yard line pending this call. Here it comes. 5-yard sideline warning on Catholic. First down, Jonesboro at the 10-yard line. First and goal for the Hurricane at the 10. In comes T.J. Brown, out goes Caden Hawkins. Asa Myers is going to be in the shotgun. Twins to the right side, Hurd and Williams. Jamarius Jackson out wide left. And Catholic jumped off sides again. Something about the count for Asa Myers has him jumping. First and goal from the 5 now. Jonesboro about to go up 2 scores. Receivers stay the same. First and goal from the 5. T.J. Brown takes a handoff. He's met in the backfield, but breaks free and gets to the end zone. Second, third, fourth effort for T.J. Brown, and the Hurricane go up 16-7. Looks like he was going to be thrown for a loss, but he kept the legs churning, and as quick as he is, he slid through the line for the score. 11th touchdown rushing on the year for T.J. Brown, his first of the night. And Hurricane up 16-7. Alex Glomsky's point after is good, and the Hurricane up 10, 17-7. This is Jonesboro High School football on the EAB Sports Network.
One of Northeast Arkansas's most trusted names is celebrating its 24th year with a huge anniversary sale. Nebo Auto Center, your new car alternative, is home to a wide selection of late model, low mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs that fit almost any budget. And at Nebo, you're dealing with an experienced, no hassle sales staff that you can trust. So go see your friends at Nebo at 3910 Stadium Boulevard during their 24th anniversary sale. And visit NeboAuto.com. We go Nebo.
Nice drive by Jonesboro to get a 10-point lead in this ball game. And T.J. Brown scores again. I think he has a score in every game this year. He has 11 touchdowns on the season. Alex Glomsky is 2 for 2 on point afters and 1 for 1 on field goals, making him 3 for 3 on the year. And Jonesboro up 17-7. And they took a lot of clock off on that drive. Glomsky again with the pop-up. To the right side or the left side if you are receiving it. This is going to go a little deeper. Fair catch called for at the 31, and stepping out of bounds is Peyton Hamilton. They'll spot it at the 31. First down, Rockets. Next week on the road again. Ought to get a song like that. Going to be in Marion. Gets a little tougher next week. The Patriots, one of the favorites in this conference. Our broadcast will begin at 6 o'clock with the RARN preview show. Our pregame begins at 6:30 for the First National Bank pregame show, and our play-by-play begins at 7. We'll be on our NEA Baptist broadcast position in Marion for the Patriots and the Hurricane next Friday night. Going to send it back to the backfield with Philip Blair. Blair's going to roll to the right. He's going to tuck it and run. Has some football field in front of him. He gets a nice run on first down of about 15 yards, 16 yards. First and 10. Rockets at the 47-yard line. He can run. He has done it successfully several times tonight. Hurricane up 10, 17-7. 6:38 to go in the third. 21-0. Valley View leading win tonight. Third quarter. There's Blair again on the option read. He read run, and he ran to the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Tackle by Desmond Golden. Desmond gets up limping a little bit. He came in injured tonight. He's been on a sore ankle all week. He's going to stay out there. He's a warrior. He'll dig in and try to take it out on someone. Empty backfield for Blair. 3 receivers to the left. He's going to tuck it and run. He throws it at the last minute, and it is incomplete. In coverage for Jonesboro. Jaden Perry getting a start tonight at linebacker and covered nicely downfield. Had a chance if he had turned a little earlier to pick that thing off. Here comes Desmond Golden off the field. He has been in the backfield several times tonight, pressured quarterback Philip Blair. 4 receivers, twins to either side for Blair on 3rd and 7. There's a flare out of the backfield, and the first down is going to be obtained to the 43-yard line by Stratton Robinson. Hadn't heard a lot from him tonight, but that was a nice catch for the first down on a wheel route, and good yak yards on that one. Q Hollis comes off. Javian Hare in the game, Javian Hare. Javon Hare, excuse me. Here's Blair with the trips to the right. Deep drop, under pressure, tucks it, sacked. That was Perry again with the quarterback sack tonight. All the way back to the 49-yard line. Blair had nowhere to go. Second down and 19. Make it 18. 1, 2, 3. Go to the right side. 2 stay left. Empty backfield for Blair. In motion. Handoff to number 11 in the open field in front of him. He'll get a lot of that lost yardage and positive yardage from the line of scrimmage. That's going to be a gain of close to 14 yards. They'll spot him at the 40. It'll be 3rd down and 7. Tell you, the receivers for Catholic do a really nice job downfield blocking, allowing the quarterback or the running backs to have some space. Blair in the shotgun. 4 receivers set. He's going to roll to his left. He sets. He throws. He has a man, and it's almost picked off and then falls to the turf, incomplete. Coming in late, knocking the ball out. Was Clarence Murchison, who's slow getting up. He trots back out on the football field. Javian Alexander came over to help him up, and after he touched him, he bounced out of something and ran to the field. Didn't want to be taken out. 4th down, they're going for it on 4th and 7. Blair, double reverse. Stopped by Eric Blocker, slowed up by number 41, turned him upfield. That was Devontae Lockhart, finished off by Eric Blocker, lost back to the 44, and Jonesboro has it 1st and 10. Nice defensive effort by the Hurricane. .437 remaining, 3rd period. Now Jonesboro can go up 3 scores. One left, twins right, H-back right. T.J. Brown with a running start in the backfield, shifts left down the seam, slips out of attack, off to the races, to the 10, 5, touchdown! 56-yard run for T.J. Brown, his 2nd score of the night, and Jonesboro up 16-7. Excuse me. I've lost my mind. How about 23-7? Second touchdown of the night for T.J. Brown, now with 12 on the season. Need to pay more attention to the graphics here. Grimes to hold. Grimes extra point. He remains perfect. Jonesboro on top, 24-7. This is Jonesboro High School football on the EAB Sports Network.
Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 01-670-9383.
Make sure you stick around after tonight's broadcast for the RARN Scoreboard Show with Rex Nelson from the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette. Scores from east, west, north, and south in the Natural State here in Week 6. Jonesboro on top now 24-7. T.J. Brown is second rushing touchdown of the evening. Right up the gut, just keeps the legs churning. I tell you, if he stays on his true to his commitment to Army, the Knights of the Hudson are getting him a really good player in T.J. Brown. Here's Alex Glomsky with the deeper pop-up kick. It's going to be returned from the 26-yard line. Sidestepping and getting out across the 30 is Elliott Lovell. Brought down there, first down, Catholic. C.J. Jacarius Lattimore on the tackle. Two double number players out there, 15. 32-yard line, first down, Catholic. 5 receivers again. Trips go out to the right side. The short side of the field is left. Ball's on the left hash for Phillip Blair. In motion. Blair's going to keep it. He stood up for a yard loss. Give the tackle to Noah Wendell and Eric Blocker, both with the tackle for the loss. 2nd and 11. 24-7 Jonesboro. Kylan Dixon out there charging up his teammates. Low fiving, Javon Hare and Noah Wendell. One back stays with Blair. Trips go to the right. Blair's going to roll to the right. He's under pressure. He tucks, he throws, he bounces it in. Incomplete, intended for Hayden Rofe. 3rd down and 11. From the 31-yard line. Homecoming 2025 looking pretty successful so far. Hurricane up 24-7. 3:35 to go in the 3rd quarter. Q Hollis now in at DE. Player lost his shoe for Catholic. Hits their center. He slips it on and now gets the ball back to Blair. Going to be wrapped up and sacked back at the 30-yard line. Finishing him off, Javon Hare. Slowed up by Q Hollis. Noah Wendell. Good pursuit on the quarterback. 4th down, and here comes the punt team for Catholic on 4th and 12. The Jonesboro defense going to work here in the second half have shut down the Rockets. Angel Felice, Clarence Murchison, deep for the Hurricane. Markham sends a wobbling spiral. It'll take a big bounce and then roll, untouched by Jonesboro, across the 20, still rolling to the 18. 51-yard punt by Markham, no return. Jonesboro has it at their 19-yard line, 1st and 10. Check some scores from around the Natural State here in Week 6. And again, don't forget to keep it right here after the ball game for the Simmons Bank Scoreboard show from Rex Nelson from the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette. West Memphis making a game out of it with Marion. It's 14-12 Patriots in the 3rd quarter. Well, the 6A East is wide open. Asa Myers from the shotgun slips the handoff to Caden Hawkins. Four-yard gain, 2nd and 6. T.J. Brown in for Caden Hawkins. T.J. up the right seam. Gets by the first wave of tacklers and then gets to the secondary and tackled at the 30 after the first down gain. T.J. Brown having himself another nice night here. Asa Myers in the shotgun. Slips the handoff again to T.J. This time he stacked up after a short gain by number 6. Pearson Snyder. 2nd and 8. Hurd and Fisher right. Jackson wide left. Angel Felice. They fake a handoff to him, get out to Kamari Fisher, and somebody didn't get a block off because getting right through there, Walt Menifee for the tackle for a loss. Back to the 31. It'll be 3rd and 11 for Jonesboro. Jaden Hurd looked to the sideline and said, I missed my block. And I would imagine everybody on the sideline says, yes, we saw that. Twins to the right, single to the left. Jaden Hurd, a sophomore boy, he's going to be a good one. Really good one. He'll make more blocks than he misses, that's for sure. Twins to either side for Jonesboro with one back. That's Angel Felice. Asa Myers loads up downfield, has a man just overthrown is Jamarius Jackson, incomplete. He was going to be off to the races, and Jonesboro's going to have to punt it away. Glomsky averaging about 32 yards per punt tonight. This Catholic team that doesn't have a whole lot of players on the sideline may be getting a little gassed now. But they continue to battle. Boy, just getting the kick off is Glomsky. Won't get a call. He wanted running into the kicker. It's going to bounce sideways. Will be picked up and almost returned. Boy, good thing that Clarence Murchison was following that rocket down the sideline, because he was running hard to scoop that and score it, and he almost did. The kick will net 3 yards. The return will be 10, and it's first down Catholic at the 27-yard line. Jonesboro kind of went to sleep on that one. Here comes 3 to the left, 2 to the right for Phillip Blair in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He throws it downfield. It is picked off. Clarence Murchison, another interception, returns it to the 31. The ball was on the ground. Catholic saying they scooped it up. They're going to call the play dead on the return, and Jonesboro will have it 1st and 10 at their 32-yard line on Clarence Murchison's interception. His 3rd pick of the year. Right down the middle of the field, looked like it was going to go for a score, and Murchison, playing possum, stepped right in front of him for the pick. Angel Felice and Asa Myers in the backfield. Twins right, single left, that's Jamarius Jackson. Angel Felice up the left seam. Boy, he's quick, and he slips down the line to about the 38. 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4 for Jonesboro. Angel Felice, one of those Valley View Blazers that transferred in the offseason. Randy Asubio, Noah Wendell, leading tackler for Jonesboro this year. Couple more. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Jonesboro with a 24-7 lead over Catholic. The 4th quarter is next. We'll take a 10-second timeout for station identification. For 18 seasons, you've been following Jonesboro High School athletics, now a part of the EAB Sports Network.
You're listening to Jonesboro High School football on KNEA, K237FI 95.3, and K245CW 96.9 Jonesboro, and KBRI Clarendon, the Ticket Radio Network.
Bud Schropel, Tristan Thompson back in the studios. Jonesboro leading Catholic 24-7. We'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Jonesboro High School football on the EAB Sports Network.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We are life savers, life changers, and those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We're here when you need us most. We are NEA Baptist.
Well, the officials must have known we weren't back from the break yet. They throw a flag to stop the play. They came out a little early out of the quarter break, and a procedure penalty against Jonesboro makes it 2nd and 9 for the Hurricane. Up 24-7 over the Catholic Rockets. Jonesboro leads the series 5-2. There's a high snap. Slide to Angel Feliz. He's off to the races. He gets pulled down. Thought his helmet may have been tagged. Now first down to the 47-yard line of Catholic. There's a rocket down back at the 37. That's a first down for Jonesboro, and another nice run from Angel Feliz getting some PT tonight. So we will take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Jonesboro High School football on the EAB Sports Network.
First National Bank's roots run deep in Northeast Arkansas. We began a single Paragould branch with one idea: customers first. By focusing on the best products banking has to offer and valuing the highest level of service, we're now 23 branches across Arkansas and Tennessee. As First National Bank grows, our roots only get deeper, and the mission remains the same. You first, always. Learn more about our products and services at fnbank.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Pates Cap, the injured Rocket, trots off the field at 2nd and 10 for Jonesboro at the Catholic 48-yard line, and Angel Feliz, couple of nice runs here. Getting some PT tonight. That'll make the backfield even deeper for Jonesboro. T.J. Brown and Caden Hawkins already with successful seasons. Jalen McCullough has done some nice running this year for Jonesboro. Now enter Angel Feliz. Feliz again tries to blast up the left side. He's brought down after a short gain. Miles Valentin on the tackle, 2nd and 8 for Jonesboro. 11:08 to go in the game. Hurricane up 24-7. Maybe the knockout punch could be delivered if they can get one in the end zone. One receiver goes right, twins come left. Jamarius Jackson and Kamari Fisher to the left side. Angel Feliz in the backfield. He's been the workhorse this drive. He'll take another handoff and was able to get back to the line for no gain, 3rd down and 8. Here comes Caden Hawkins in to relieve Angel Feliz. A nice job there by the Hurricane Junior transfer, Angel Feliz. 3 receivers flood the left side. One out to the short right. Asa Myers in the gun. Caden Hawkins stands to his left shoulder. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Flushed out is Myers. Flag comes out. He breaks out of a tackle, slides down near the line to gain, but let's check the flag. I believe it's going to be a hold. It is a holding against Jonesboro. That will negate the first down. I think they called that on the center. Stephon Blankenship, a heart of 5, and I don't see any other 5 as a secondary number, so we'll just assume that was on Stephon Blankenship. And he's kind of throwing his hands out like I really didn't do anything. He may be the guilty party. Moves the ball back to the 45-yard line of Jonesboro. 3rd down and 18. Myers in the shotgun. Twins left, single right. Fakes a handoff. Pressure coming up the middle. He throws it out to the left side. Way overthrown was Jamarius Jackson, incomplete. Jonesboro's going to have to punt it away again. Asa just threw that one up a little bit ahead of the route. Didn't put enough air under the ball, and Jackson had no chance of running to that football. It was either throw it quickly or take the sack. He chose the first. So back to punt again, Alex Glomsky. Rofe deep for Catholic. Here comes Catholic. High spiral that will hit and take a sideline bounce and go out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's only a 24-yard kick, but no return, and Catholic will have it at their 31-yard line, down 24-7 with 9:26 to go. Again, invite you to stick around after the ball game. We'll get to the state capitol, Rex Nelson, and the Simmons Bank RARN Scoreboard Show. Check scores from around the state here in week number 6. Five receiver formation. Gone to this a lot tonight. Have the Rockets. Blair looking, has a man deep, throws it and caught there. Nice catch. Misjudging the floater was Jaden Perry, and making the catch was Hunter Markham for a big gain and a first down for the Rockets. Jaden Perry thought that was going to be shorter than it was, and he kind of let that ball get to the receiver. He'll learn. He's kind of a newbie for Jonesboro. Had a really good game tonight. Not so much there, but overall a really good game. Here's quarterback Blair's going to keep it. He has some running room left side, and he stumbles forward to the 33-yard line of Jonesboro for a first down. Catholic trying to say, not so fast, my friend. We ain't out of this thing yet. 8:29 to go. Jonesboro up 24-7. Five receivers again. Trips to the right side. Ball just inside the left hash. Blair in the shotgun. Under pressure again. Rolls to his left. Throws it way out of bounds. Incomplete. Philip Blair kind of took a tumble on the sideline, I think, trying to. Wow, they're going to call a roughing the passer. That was more of an acting job than anything else, but it worked. They're going to get 15 yards out of it. So protect the quarterback call. First down, Rockets to the 19-yard line of Jonesboro. Now I'm going to have to stiffen up. 8:13 to go in the contest. Up 24-7 are the Hurricane. Here come the Rockets. One back to the right shoulder. Elliott level. End around. Blair keeps it. Slides through the line and will get to the 10-yard line. He's tackled from behind by Kenneth Douglas. Underneath tackle made by Devontae Lockhart. Second down and 1 after the 9-yard gain. Blair again, stutter steps, crosses the 10, down to the 8, push back, first down. Rockets. Lockhart again on the tackle for Jonesboro. First and goal from the 9. Catholic not in any kind of hurry right now. They're losing a lot of clock. We're down to 7 1/4 left here in the ball game. He's in an empty backfield. Handoff, flags, procedure. Hunter Markham coming around for the receiver around. But procedure against the Rockets cost them 5. First and goal from the 14. 35-0 final. Valley View over win. That's 3 straight shutouts for the Blazers, all in conference play. They are 3-0 in conference and look to be the absolute best in the 5A East. as they have been for the last few years. Congratulations to Sean Cockrell and the Valley View Blazers. And my boy, Ryder Wooten. In the shotgun is Blair. He has Lovell to his left in the backfield. He's going to try to, no, he's not going to try for the wide receiver screen. Throws it to the end zone, and it's caught for the touchdown. That was Brock Hatchett on the catch from 14, and Catholic cuts into the lead. Point after is up and through. The lead is down to 24-14. Kickoff coming next with 6:47 to go in the fourth. Jonesboro on top. This is Hurricane Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
Ain't over yet, folks. Jonesboro on top, 24-14, but still 6:47 remaining in the ball game. Each team has 3 timeouts, so don't cross anything into the win column yet. And probably lining up for the onside kick. Going to the right side for Jonesboro. They have their hands team out there. They got plenty of work in this area of the game last week. And here's the high bouncer. Will bounce very high. Fielded at the 40. And just wrapping both arms around that football. And taking it out to the 57. There was a flag on the play. It was number 15 taking that high bouncer, Jacarius Lattimore. We'll check the flag. So good job by Lattimore. Holding on Jonesboro. 10 yards after the return. So they'll spot it at the 39-yard line, 1st and 10 Hurricane. Still a 2-score game, 24-14. Here comes the Cane offense. Jalen Hurd will trot all the way to the boundary on the Catholic side. 2 stay to the wide left. Ball's on the right hash. Asa Myers in the shotgun. And it's T.J. Brown getting the handoff. And he bounced off a couple of tacklers and gets a positive gain out to the 42, 3 yards. 2nd and 7. More importantly, using clock. 6:11 remaining now in the game. Back next week with you at Marion for a huge game in the 6A East. This team, Catholic, projected to be ahead of Jonesboro. Last week's team, Sheridan, projected to be ahead of Jonesboro. They're 2 out of 3 and teams projected to be ahead. Marion will be another next week. There's a handoff to T.J. Brown. Slips through a tackler and then falls sideways to the 45. Gain of 3 again. It'll be 3rd down and 4 for the Hurricane. Using a lot of play clock now. O.J. Cullins limps off. He's replaced by who else? Will Marlin. He's a H-back. He's a tight end. He's a lineman. He's a offensive lineman. He's a heck of a football player. 3rd down and 4. Asa Myers has T.J. Brown now coming to his left shoulder. He'll give it to T.J. He goes wide, and he gets the first down at midfield. A gain of 5, needed 4, move the chains. First down, Jonesboro. Inside 5 minutes. Fresh set of downs for the Cane. Myers in the shotgun. Twins left, single right, wide side of the field. Slips it again to Caden Hawkins out there this time. Caden carries tacklers ahead to the 42-yard line of Catholic. That's an 8-yard gain. Tackled by number 54 for the Rockets, Granger Colclaser. Now slowing it down, using clock. Going to be inside 4 minutes when they snap this football. Here comes Jackson and Fisher to the left side. Hurd out to the wide right. High snap, hand down to Caden Hawkins. Slips through several tacklers. Gets a first down, then lost the football, and getting on it quickly was Jamarius Jackson. At the 36-yard line, moved the chains. First down, Jonesboro. .336 remaining. Fresh set of downs. Jackson and Fisher left. Hurd outright. Marlin H-back left. Fisher goes in motion. Hand off to T.J. Brown. Slides outside and down to the 32-yard line. That's 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6. Staying ahead of the chains are the Hurricane. As people start heading out of here on Homecoming 2025, secure in their minds that Jonesboro is going to win this one. 2:53 to go. We'll have plenty of time tonight for our coaches' interview. And Jonesboro will be winners of 3 of their last 4. Myers pulls down the snap, gives it to T.J. Brown. He bounces outside, stutter step right, and he's tackled inside the 10. Touchdown saving tackle by number 25, Aiden Gazier. But a first down for Jonesboro, and another nice run from T.J. Brown, just slipping, sliding, stuttering, and moving inside the 10 to the 7. Fresh set of downs, 2:14 to go. And the Hurricane not getting in any hurry whatsoever. Angel Feliz on the field. Make sure you wrap it up, Angel, because they'll be trying to rip it out of your arms. Hand off to Angel. Up the middle. Cuts back right and gets to the 2. Boy, he hits that line fast. He's going to be a nice back in the future for Jonesboro. He's a nice back right now for the Hurricane. Catholic calls the timeout with 1:42 to go. It'll be 2nd down and goal from the 3 for the Hurricane when we come back in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
When injury sidelines you, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to get you back in the game. They've been serving our local high schools for over 40 years, and JOSM is proud to be the official healthcare provider of A-State Athletics, with locations on South Main and on East Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. Find out more by visiting JOSM on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game.
1:42 to go off the timeout. Jonesboro 2nd and goal from the 3. They lead Catholic 24-14, going for the knockout punch. Matthew V. Robertson sends me Gosnell 62, Truman 12. A final, the Gosnell team staying strong. Rivercrest over Hoxie from Tristan back in the studios. There's a handoff, taking it down the seam. for maybe a yard. And Catholic will use another timeout. That was Jalen McCullough on the carry. Trying to get one in for a score, and we'll leave it right here and go over the scoreboard. Probably have some finals coming in now. Would like to see an update on the Marion-West Memphis game. It was 14-12, Marion with the lead in the third quarter. And that remains the same, so no update there. Sheridan, which led Benton 8-0, it's 66-28 Benton now. So the Panthers will stay amongst the top of the 6A East. Brooklyn leading Greene County 14-7 in the second quarter. 35-0. Valley View gets a win tonight. Here comes T.J. Brown in again in the backfield with Asa Myers. Single receiver to either side. Going to give it to T.J. And T.J. can't get in the end zone. He slides to the 1. And Catholic will use their final timeout with 1:28 to go. Catholic calls their last timeout. We'll take it with them. Jonesboro leads the Rockets 24-14. This is Jonesboro High School football on the EAB Sports Network.
Some people see the ocean as a horizon. The U.S. Navy sees it as a path forward, a path to serve, to lead, and to protect. Whether it's advanced technology, world-class training, or opportunities that take you across the globe, your future starts here. Honor, courage, commitment. These are more than words, they're a way of life. Are you ready to rise to the challenge? Join America's Navy. Visit Navy.com today.
Stick around after the broadcast. We'll continue with the America's Navy postgame show and our JOSM player of the game as Jonesboro's going to even themselves up at 3-3 on the season and go over 500, 2-1 in the 6A East. High snap pulled down by T.J. Brown, and he slides into the end zone for the touchdown. Third touchdown of the night for T.J. He has 13 on the season, and Jonesboro stretches the lead to 30-14. Alex Glomsky on for the point after. Aiden Grimes gets the snap down. The kick is up. It flutters, but it's good. Jonesboro on top, 31-14. This is Hurricane football on the EAB Sports Network.
Need top-notch farming and lawn gear? Visit First Choice Farm and Lawn, your Kubota dealer in Brooklyn. We get your need for reliable equipment. That's why we offer precision Kubota machinery for any task. From seasoned farmers to green-thumbed homeowners, we are working to keep you working. Find your Kubota match at First Choice Farm and Lawn on Highway 49 in Brooklyn. Achieve your goals faster with our Kubota inventory and top-notch service. Call 870-790-2301 or drop by today. Your trusted Kubota dealer, First Choice Farm and Lawn.
31-14. Jonesboro with the lead. We have a final in the Brooklyn Tech game. Brooklyn gets her first win this season, defeating Tech 24-7. That's the final. 1:24 to go in this one. The Hurricane will improve to 3-3. Catholic will drop to 2-4. They were projected ahead of Jonesboro in the Hootens rankings preseason. Last week's winner, Sheridan, was projected ahead of Jonesboro in the Hootens rankings, and next week's opponent, Marion, was projected ahead of Jonesboro. The Hurricane surprising a lot of people in the 6A East. Here's another pop-up, this time to the right side, and ball is bobbled. It's on the ground, and Jonesboro comes up with it. It's recovered by Jalen McCullough. Guy Webb and Stratton Robinson kind of disrupted each other trying to field that football, and Jonesboro recovers it at the 21-yard line. Asa Myers, T.J. Brown, Jalen Hurd, Kamari Fisher, Eric Whitney is in the game for the Hurricane. And everybody's going to come in tight for the victory formation, my favorite formation for the Hurricane. Still wish they wouldn't do it from the shotgun, though. Makes me nervous. They don't. That was deep. That was T.J. Brown. Asa Myers under center. Takes the knee, and Catholic can't stop the clock. So 2025 homecoming will be a success tonight. The sideline looking and hugging. Getting what's left here of the crowd on their feet. The Hurricane will have won 2 in a row. They've won 3 of the last 4. They'll improve to 3-3 and 2-1. As the final count, when this final 50 seconds runs off the clock, I'll just save it for then. Here's the second. Victory formation snap knee from Asa Myers. And that should do it. Jonesboro doesn't have to do it again. Less time on the game clock than the play clock, and the Hurricane will walk out of here with a 31-14 win over Catholic. Catholic drops to 2-4, 1-2 in conference play. Hurricane flipped that at 3-3, 2-1 in conference play. Our America's Navy postgame show is next, and our JOSM player of the game is next. You're listening to Jonesboro High School football on the EAB Sports Network.
Design the golf cart of your dreams with SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro. Hey, y'all, it's Brandon Baxter for SS Custom Carts. And whether you want a golf cart for the greens or a family cart to cruise the neighborhood, SS Custom Carts has your dream cart covered. SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro is your one-stop shop for new golf carts, gently used golf carts, fully customized carts, parts, accessories, and service. Check out SS Custom Carts, 2321 East Matthews in Jonesboro, and sscustomcarts.com.
We're back here at Cooksey John Centennial Bank Stadium. The Academies of Jonesboro High School, the Hurricane, get the victory over Little Rock Catholic, 31-14. It was 10-7 at halftime, where T.J. Brown came out with 2 quick scores. His first 2 of the night is 11th and 12th on the season, one from 5 yards, one from 56 yards, made it 24-7. Catholic made it a little bit more interesting with a 14-yard touchdown pass from Phillips Blair to Hatchett from 14 yards out, made it 24-14, but T.J. Brown with another touchdown run late in the fourth quarter to secure the victory. 31-14. Alex Sklomsky, again, a great night kicking and punting the football. Didn't get a lot of yardage on his punts, but certainly made them unreturnable. Had 1 turnover on a punt. That was on the kickoff. He was perfect on field extra points, 3 out of 3, and perfect on another field goal. He's 3 out of 3 on the season. Jonesboro wins it 31-14. We'll send it back to the studios in 3 minutes. We'll come back for our America's Navy postgame show, our JOSM player of the game, and our coach's interview with head coach Tyler George. You're listening to Jonesboro High School football on a game day Friday night on the the EAB Sports Network.
There's nothing more important than your child breathing easily. Arkansas Children's Pulmonology Clinic in Jonesboro treats common to complex pediatric breathing conditions like obstructive sleep apnea, asthma, and rare lung diseases. With a family-centered approach, our medical team changes lives with nationally ranked care close to home for a variety of conditions from cystic fibrosis to sleep disorders. Visit archildrens.org. ACH Jonesboro.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any two for $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any two for only $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
At Glen Sane, we spent over 70 years trying to do things the right way with honesty,
take care, buddy. Have a
heart,
good weekend.
and hometown pride. With 4 locations across Paragould, Rector, and Kennett, we offer a wide selection of GMC, Chevy, Buick, and Ford vehicles and service centers to keep them running strong. We're a family-owned business, and we treat every customer like one of our own because after 70 years, that's what matters most.
Since our founding in 1945, Farmers and Merchants Bank has held strong to our commitment to innovation, community investment, and personalized service. Over the past 80 years, we have worked alongside Arkansas entrepreneurs to help our neighbors start, grow, and streamline their businesses with hometown lending experts in the latest in modern financial solutions. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner in our community, helping your business succeed every step of the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, 1 wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric.
Jonesboro High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
We welcome you back to Cooksey Johns Field here in the America's Navy postgame show. Be a part of the force that never quits. Visit Navy.com to find out more. We'll also tell you our JOSM player of the game tonight. Brought to you by Jonesboro Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game for more than 40 years. What a game this was for Jonesboro. Their defense showed up tonight. Gave a little yardage to Catholic tonight, but when they got inside the 20, they got very, very stingy on most occasions, forced a turnover, forced a takeover on downs, played very, very well tonight, and I think what they actually did was wear down Catholic in the entirety of this contest. It was a tight ball game at half, 10-7, Jonesboro, a field goal and a touchdown by the Hurricane, and Catholic mustered one score. Back and forth in the first half, up and down the field, blow for blow. Both teams really going for the knockout, and nobody could get the edge on anybody. And Jonesboro came out in the second half and just dominated with 3 quick scores. From Caden Hawkins, from T.J. Brown, 2 of them. All 3 of the scores in the second half he had, all on the ground, and Hatchett caught a pass from Blair in the either late in the third quarter or early in the fourth quarter to make it a 10-point game, but Jonesboro scored again on that T.J. Brown final touchdown run to secure the victory tonight. But it was a second-half domination by the Hurricane, both offensively and defensively. Good show tonight by Jonesboro, our JOSM player of the game. Going to have to give it again. I hate it in a way for all the other players because T.J. Brown seems to have a lock on this award, but once again, 3 touchdown runs on the night. I feel like he was over 100 yards for the game, and he is our JOSM player of the game here in the America's Navy postgame show. Give you some scores from around the state. It's still not over in West Memphis. We have a score coming in. Marion still leading West Memphis, but it's only 28-19 now. Marion with a couple of scores in the third quarter. West Memphis with 1. It was a 2-point game. And now it's an 8-point game, 28-19, but plenty of time left for the upset. Jonesboro taking on Marion next week at Marion. Shiloh Christian leading Fort Smith Southside 38-17. Batesville now trailing Harding Academy 24-14 in the fourth quarter. Greenbriers come all the way back and leading Farmington now 34-31. That's in the fourth quarter. Parkview all over Hope 64-7. It is Mills University School by 7 over Forest City, but the Mustangs hanging in there. Highland trailing Blytheville 19-14 in the third quarter. Southside all over Westside 49-0 in the second quarter. Gosnell has defeated Truman tonight. Got that earlier from Matthew V. Robertson. And looking for some other finals in the state, any final coming up. Rivercrest leading Hoxie now 21-14. Walnut Ridge all over Pickett and still have a first half score of 54-0. East Point City